This exercise is very, very suspicious, but I'll get onto why it's so good in a bit. Leg day, I've had such a good time squatting ever since I've just focused on form and reps.
Reps are where the gold is.
And even with these almost bodybuilder style reps, I don't do sets less than 15 reps generally with this. I've been improving my jumping, my sprinting ability. Whenever I sprint on a quad bike, it just feels so much more powerful, despite doing it for a lot less weight, more reps, and I don't have all the back pain and hip pain that you can get off of doing 5x5 squats heavy. Here's some RDLs working the other side of the chain. A lot of people neglect the hamstring work because they just want to do the quads, but a really good exercise. I feel I can get much deeper with the dumbbells and feel it on my hamstrings more with the dumbbells than the barbell, and we're going to do some sus prison partials to finish off at the end of each set. Building strength at long muscle lengths and getting those mobility gains at the same time, but it's very, very suspicious looking. And now here's the exercise that I start with. Kneeling hip extensions with my heels, just digging into the bag, focusing on hip extension and hamstrings with that pinch of the all strike there between my knees. That's just to focus on adduction, and I feel it helps my form when I do this. It almost emulates the same kind of movement with the pinch and the hip extension, like you've got someone's back, you're digging your hamstrings in and you flatten them out to try and get the finish. Generally, I do full body every session, and I love rows, especially if you're a boxer. You do a lot of push-ups and sit-ups, you're very crunched over. You can just spam this exercise. It's one of the most spammable exercises there is. Any kind of prone row, chest supported row. I'm doing some stretched partials at the end of the set just to eke out that last bit of gains. A really good exercise, I like them. Bent over rows are also good, but a lot of people that struggle with the lower back pain on it. Pike push-ups, elevated pike push-ups, really love these for building up from quad pod. We're going to rest pause this set, so nearly get to failure, maybe leave one in the tank, and then just take a 15-second breather, rep them out a bit more, and then we'll do the prison partials. Really like the prison partials with the extended range of motion. Here's a little partial, it's building a lot of strength in my handstand. Definitely a benefit to have strength in these deep ranges of motion for grappling, and then some dips. Again, we're really going to extend this set. We're going to do a rest pause. So once I have like 1 or 2 left in the tank only, I'm going to take a 15-second breather, whatever it is, and get a few more reps in, get a few more quality reps. And then we're going to do our prison partials at the end. I love prison partials, especially on these exercises. Some people might find it really hard on the shoulder, so you need a lot of good joint preparation before it. Here, we're going to do those small partials here. In this deep range of motion, I've just hit failure. Really good strength for when you're holding that whizzer on for dear life and you're really just trying to prevent someone getting round to your back. Once you train legs, you must have eggs. How many eggs is enough? Well, once you put the hot sauce on, it should be enough that it resembles the last boss of a Resident Evil game. You know, where they just transmutate and final malformation, that shit, and they're just crawling down a corridor towards you and you got to rocket launch it. That's how many eggs you need for life.